Hi, Gary, Mary, and Megan. This is your new site. Notice that it is wider. Um, and what else? We added the TripAdvisor on the bottom right, your updated code. And let's just go through the main changes. Is that it's now responsive. So as your screen gets smaller, everything reshapes itself depending on the size of the screen. This would be an iPhone size, and here's the menu that pops out, and when you choose your room, the menu collapses again. So if you have an iPhone, go ahead and check that out, and you notice how things just fold underneath each other. That's how all responsive sites work. So I'm going to make it larger again, and I'll let you play with that. So here's the full width version again, and let's just go back to here, and rooms and rates. Let's see what differences we got. Your calendar availability to work in Joomla now, so you'll be editing it with an easier editor, so you'll be doing all your edits within Joomla now. So, and I think you'll like the editor a lot. We added this link down here for the responsive mobile version, this little link. It jumps to this page. So in other words, and this now up here links to this small page, and this is mainly for mobile view. So when someone's just wants to quickly look at the calendar of availability through the mobile, they'll have it easier, and it'll basically be this page here. And so that's what so in other words, for mobile applications, you have to think a little differently and make things easy. Like I'm dealing with another large site right now, and they're saying, we just made their site. Actually, you might even know these people. It's Ropes at Rescue. And they're having the same, wanting me with their mobile version to make certain things a little more specific. And for them, their equivalent of their schedule, their schedule is this schedule here. So they're saying they want to make it really prominent with their mobile version. So let's go back to rooms and rates. So it looks visually the same there. And anyway, so I'll let you go through everything, and I'm just trying to point out any small differences. Order now. Oh, well, we'll just go do that. Well, here's the new store since we're here. It looks a little different, but it's, again, responsive, and everything functions the same as before. And looks a little cleaner, newer version of the same shopping cart. We worked hard to get that working. Dining. I'm just trying to slideshow here. Okay, I got your upcoming menus. I just moved that over. And here's one other important difference. For the mobile version, you'll see how it jumps for large screens. It'll show like that, but then when we go to mobile version, it jumps down to the smaller version because there's just no way that this can fit in a larger screen. So we have to change the way it's displayed. Now, if you want to, now the problem with this though is that it's you'll have to edit this twice. So if you don't want to edit this twice, in two different places, which once you do it a few times, it'll just take a few extra seconds. It's no big deal. But if you only want to edit it once, then we'll probably have to get rid of the other one, and just go with this version for both sites. So if you like the way this looks and the way it responds, then just tell me and we'll get rid of the old one. So in other words, those are the few kind of choices and changes that you have to decide upon for a responsive site. And everything, all the other pages pretty well display the same. But again, I'll let you discover that yourself. Now, the main addition to your site is the blog. Now, here we are here. This is the full length of the blog. Now, once you start getting more blogs in here, you can add what's called a Read More button. And the Read More button you put it, say you want it to stop after the first paragraph, then you put a Read More button, and then it jumps to the full article. But since there's only one blog, I just put the whole blog here. Now, here's the the function, if someone wants to make a comment, they click here, and most people are intuitively trained to do that, and then they just type in their comment, and then they press the submit button. So I'm just going to type in test and then press submit content, and there it is there. So there's my comment there, and that's what other people will see. So, but a person does need to first log in and create an account, and this is where I created this login button. So I'm going to log out now. So a person first needs to log in order to submit a comment, and you need that now for security. Oh, and you'll approve the comments first. Okay, so there's the one comment there from me. Okay, and anyway, so you play with this, and you'll see how it all works. And yeah, there's my comment there, and if so, but the rest is anyway. It's pretty standard for most websites nowadays. The way this works, it's very standard. Okay, so everything else is pretty well the same. A few minor differences because we had to update the software for the contact form. So I'll let you just submit any whatever small changes you want to make. We could even change the color scheme, but you know, I don't suggest that. That'd be quite a bit of extra work and time to do that. And anyway, so just let us know what you think, and talk to you later. Thanks.